Hello class, today we are going to be learning about how to create and use a graphic organizer for pre-writing an essay. By creating a graphic organizer, we will be able to organize ideas in writing to ensure coherence, logical progression, and support for ideas. Now, can anyone tell me what a graphic organizer is? Correct. Good job. Great job. A graphic organizer is a visual and graphic display that depicts the relationship between facts, terms, and or ideas within a learning task. So right now I would play the YouTube video that I have for them, but I don't know how to transfer the YouTube video to this video. So I'll pretend that they watched the video. Now, who feels like they know a little bit more information about what a graphic organizer is? You do? Awesome. What about you, Caleb? Yeah. Now, is there only one graphic organizer available to use or multiple ones that you can use? Correct. So there are many different types of graphic organizers we can use for pre-writing. Let's learn a little bit more about them and work together on one. How does that sound? Cool, awesome. Now, we are learning how to create graphic organizers so that when we begin writing our narrative writing essay, we will be able to organize ideas, to ensure the coherence, logical progression, and we'll have support for ideas. So we're not trying to write and mumble jumble in our brain. We'll have a visual of it written out, correct? Okay. Now, I need everybody to get out their note-taking spiral, and I want you to draw the chart that I have provided on the whiteboard. Right, so right here is when it would look like a KWL chart. Now, who can tell me what this is? Correct. It's a KWL chart. We've used this before, haven't we? Yeah, we have. So we're a little bit familiar with it. So now, where it says topic, I need everyone to write the word graphic organizer. Now, after watching the video, let's write down what we know. What do we already know about graphic organizers? Raise your hands and tell me what we already know about graphic organizers. And make sure that whenever we're raising our hand and we're saying what we know, make sure we're writing down on our spirals under the K what we know, okay? Yes, that is something we know, right? What else? Correct, yep. Okay, so great job, guys. Now, for the next box, I want you to raise your hand and tell me everything that you would like to know. So, everything that we don't know right now, but what we would like to know, what you would like to know, or what are you confused about? Tell me everything you would like to know. But make sure you raise your hand so we're not all speaking at once, okay? Oh, wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so awesome, guys. These are all such great things to learn. Let's see what else we can learn about graphic organizers and see if we can answer some of the questions that you guys have, and some of the things that you would like to learn. Let's see if we can answer some. I need everybody to flip their page, and as we go over the following PowerPoints, I want you to take notes. So if you see something that you're like, oh man, someone wanted to know that, let's write it down, okay? We're going to take notes. So right now, I'll go over the graphic organizer slideshow, and as I go over them, the students will be taking their notes. Okay, awesome. So now, by a show of hands, who feels much more comfortable about what a graphic organizer is and how or what to use them for? Great, guys. That makes me so happy. That's awesome. Now, let's finish filling out our KWL chart, and be sure to raise your hand and tell me, okay? Don't everyone talk at once. So, now, we're going to do this under the L, remember? What did we learn? What can you tell me about what you learned about graphic organizers after going over the slideshow? Yes, we did learn that, right? That it had it on what I think it was like the second slideshow on the PowerPoint. What else did we learn? Correct. Good job. What else? Awesome, guys. Okay, you guys are so stinking smart. So look how much you learned about graphic organizers. Now let me ask you this. Who realized that they actually just created a graphic organizer about graphic organizers? Right? So we took a KWL chart, which is a graphic organizer, and we learned about graphic organizers by using the KWL chart, right? How awesome is that? Yeah. So, now, you guys just created a mental picture and brought it to life on paper, right? You gathered all the information on the graphic organizers from the video and from the slideshow. Then you created a chart to help you better understand what they are, right? So it's not all mumbo jumbo in your head. And now it's an easier way for you to look back and you can retrieve that information in case you forget. Correct? Now, let's take what we have learned and we're going to use that to create another graphic organizer for our narrative writing essay that we will be doing, okay? So I'm going to give you guys a website as well as a document that you can use to choose what graphic organizer will work best for you. Remember, because there's not just one graphic organizer. There's many different types. You remember all the ones we've seen on the video and the slideshow? Yeah. So you guys can choose any of them that works best for you. So now I want you to take the next, 10 to 15 minutes, and I want you to create your own graphic organizer of your choosing for pre-writing the narrative writing essay that you'll be doing. Okay? So I want you to rummage through all the different graphic organizers real quick, and I want you to see which one you would think works best for you, and I want you to make one by yourself, okay? So I'm going to grade this a little bit on you. I want to see that you can have that you can fill it out by yourself and that you don't need my help. I want to see what you've learned. Get it? The KWL chart. I want to see what you've learned with the graphic organizer, okay?